Sure. Hey, Mike, were you friendly with Flip Saunders at all? Did you know him?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, very friendly, very close. And I'll give you the quick story with that. I did not know Flip very well at all. And when I got fired last December while I was in Sacramento, kind of speaking to the gentleman and great guy that Flip was, he reached out to me, and I probably spent 3 weeks with Flip and his team, traveling with them, watching them practice, helping them, and I just feel really fortunate and blessed to have had the opportunity to get to know him, not only as a coach, but as a man, as a husband, as a father. And I have so much respect for him, and the NBA community has lost a great ambassador of the game. And I'm truly saddened. When I got the news yesterday, it was heartbreaking because, he said to me when he called me up and invited me on the road, he says, you know what, I've been fired before. And you hear from everybody in the first 48 hours. But 2 weeks after you get fired, you hear from nobody. And 2 weeks after I got fired, Flip Saunders was on the phone and invited me to spend 2 weeks with their team. And I'm thankful for that opportunity, and really feel blessed that I got a chance to know him.
That's a great story. Mike, this is what he had. I don't know if you heard what I said, but what I always appreciated about him is that he understood opposing teams, media, everything else. He was always the first guy to say hi. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to go up and say, "Hello, Coach, can I bother you?" I'd walk down the court when he was with the Wizards, and he'd say, "Hey, Woody, how you doing?" And I mean, he was that kind of vibrant kind of person, and as I said, he paid his dues. He was in the Continental Basketball Association with 3 different teams. He coached at a small college, Golden Valley Lutheran, and 3 NBA teams, and the guy had really worked his ass off, if you will, to get where he was.
No, there's no doubt. And I think as I got to know him and spent time with him this last winter, and we stayed in touch, all the way up. He called me in July, right before it became public about his diagnosis of lymphoma, and he wanted to let me know before it got out. We talked about working together at some point. He had a lot of respect for me, and to your point, Woody, one thing he said to me was, you know what? He says, Malone, I like the fact that you've paid your dues. You were in college. You worked your way up into the NBA, video, behind the bench, and now you're a head coach. And to your point, I think he identified with that because of his own career. Nothing came easy for Flip Saunders, but everywhere he was, he had a positive impact on the team and the players around him. And with this tragic news, you see all the outpouring of love and support for him, for his family, and the Timberwolves organization. Yep. So, tragedy, but I know 2 weeks ago I had pins made up to honor Flip. And this was well before I knew he was going to pass away. I was going to honor him just because of the impact he had on me in a short time as he fought his fight. Now that he has passed, obviously, we're still planning on wearing our lapel pins just to honor a fallen member of the NBA coaching community.
Yeah, just before you came on, we mentioned that all the coaches would be wearing those pins. And